Harvey, good to see you. Propofol, is that indeed a drug that was found at his house, and any idea where it was found in the house?
It was definitely found at his house, Greta. I can't tell you what room it was in, but I know it was found. And they have... Here's the thing about propofol. It is a reckless drug to give, and I've checked with a lot of doctors, and it is a reckless drug to give outside of a hospital. It's used for surgery. Doctors should never be taking that drug outside of a hospital. It knocks you out cold. When you count backwards from 10, you get to about 7. And any doctor who did this, I mean, if this is what killed him, and I have to tell you, based on what I'm hearing, Greta, this is what they think, that it may well have been the drug alone that would have killed him, although there may have been a combination, that there could be a manslaughter prosecution here. We just found out that the LAPD has requested the help of the DEA to help them investigate multiple doctors who've been prescribing medicines for Michael Jackson, and they want help finding out about the source of the medications that Michael Jackson got. And my understanding is one of the sources is, where the heck did they get this propofol? That's a huge issue right now, and this case is getting more and more serious.
And more bizarre as well. The issue of the funeral. Is there a funeral scheduled?
I'll tell you about the funeral. Can I just mention one other quick thing, Greta?
Yeah, go ahead.
We also found out, because I think this is really relevant, that Michael Jackson had dozens and dozens of injection sites all over his body. And there is no doubt that, and the reason it's particularly significant is the way law enforcement is looking at it. Any doctor that would have helped him, because propofol can only be given by IV, and any doctor who would have done this would have seen that Michael Jackson was a drug addict, and they shouldn't be doing this. So it makes the seriousness all the worse. As for the funeral,
and even. Wait, let me just stop you right there. Even if you would have seen it, if there's no medicinal reason to use it, it doesn't matter if you saw the other injection marks or not. I mean, if there's no reason. But go ahead on the funeral.
Well, you're right. And Greta, it just makes it all the more egregious. You're right. Even without the injection marks, it could be. It's reckless. That's what the doctors are saying. But it is beyond reckless, given the fact that we know now there are dozens of injection sites. Now, as for the funeral, I will tell you 3 things we know for sure. It's not going to be until next week. It will not be at Neverland, for sure. It's going to be in the L.A. area. They are considering several scenarios. One of them is the Staples Center in downtown L.A., but it has not yet been decided. There are a million news reports floating around, and a lot of, people who are so allegedly close to the family are saying things. I can tell you for certain they have not decided yet. Staples is an option. It has not been decided.
Harvey, thank you.
Hey, my pleasure, Greta.